What if the next world war isn't fought on land, sea, or air, but in the virtual, unseen corridors of the internet? Welcome to the shadowy realm of net running. In a world where our lives are increasingly digitized, a new breed of explorers has emerged. They are not constrained by physical boundaries or laws of nature. They navigate through the invisible pathways of the internet, exploiting vulnerabilities and accessing information that's meant to be locked away. They are called Netrunners. Netrunning is more than just sophisticated hacking. It is a complex blend of technical skills, creativity, and audacity. It's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the digital realm, and often what's permissible. The implications of netrunning are vast and far-reaching. It's like a two-edged sword, with the potential for both harm and good. On one hand, netrunners can expose secrets, disrupt systems, and even destabilize economies. On the other, they can uncover hidden truths, test the defenses of our digital fortresses, and illuminate the darker corners of the internet. Netrunning doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's a part of a larger ecosystem that includes cybersecurity, virtual reality, data privacy, digital anonymity, and more. It's a world where artificial intelligence and cryptography are tools of the trade, where cyber warfare tactics are developed and deployed, and where international regulations continually evolve in a bid to maintain some semblance of order. Further, the world of netrunning is intricately linked with the development of blockchain technology and decentralized networks, a response to the vulnerabilities inherent in centralized systems. It's a realm where digital forensics and legal consequences come into play, a constant game of cat and mouse between netrunners and law enforcement. Netrunning also intersects with the human element, leveraging social engineering and human psychology to bypass technical defenses, and it's a field that learns from its past, with historical cyber attacks shaping the evolution of security measures and attack strategies. Join us on this journey as we peel back the layers of the digital underworld, where the battle for control is relentless. In the digital ecosystem, netrunning, cybersecurity, and virtual reality exist in a delicate balance. Netrunning, in essence, is the shadowy art of exploiting vulnerabilities in a virtual network. Picture a virtual cat burglar, adept at bypassing the most intricate security systems, always one step ahead, always unseen. But where there is a predator, there must also be a protector. Enter cybersecurity, the digital equivalent of a fortress, designed to guard against the cunning and resourcefulness of the netrunner. Now imagine this cat and mouse game taking place not on a physical plane, but within the boundless realm of virtual reality. Here, the netrunner and the cybersecurity professional are not just players, but part of the very fabric of this digital universe. Their actions, their decisions, their triumphs, and their failures all contribute to the vibrancy and dynamism of this environment. In this context, netrunning is not just about breaching firewalls or infiltrating secure servers. It's about understanding the landscape, navigating the terrain, and exploiting the very rules that govern the virtual reality. The netrunner is not just a hacker, but a digital explorer, charting unknown territories, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. On the other side of the coin, cybersecurity is not just about erecting barriers or securing gateways. It's about anticipating the netrunner's moves, understanding their tactics, and staying one step ahead. The cybersecurity professional is not just a guardian, but a strategist, constantly adapting and evolving to outwit the netrunner. In this symbiotic relationship, each action has a reaction. Each breach leads to a countermeasure. Each countermeasure leads to a new approach. As the netrunner innovates, so too does the cybersecurity professional. As the cybersecurity professional hardens the defenses, the netrunner seeks new vulnerabilities. It's a continuous cycle, a dance of adaptation, innovation, and resilience. This balance between offense and defense, between exploration and protection, between disruption and stability, is what defines the intricate relationship between netrunning, cybersecurity, and virtual reality. In this virtual arena, the line between protector and predator is often blurred. Netrunning thrives in the gray area between data privacy and digital anonymity. This digital dance between netrunners, who are constantly on the hunt for exploitable data, and individuals who strive to protect their personal information, sets the stage for an epic virtual showdown. In one corner, we have netrunners, masters of the digital realm, who navigate complex virtual landscapes to access coveted data. They breach firewalls, decode encrypted files, and infiltrate secure networks, all in the pursuit of information. But their success isn't just about breaching data privacy. It's about doing so without leaving a trace. To remain undetected, netrunners rely heavily on digital anonymity. They shroud themselves in layers of encryption, use anonymous proxies, and constantly change their digital fingerprints. Each step they take in the virtual world is calculated to avoid detection, to leave no trace, to ensure their actions are unattributable. In the other corner, we have individuals and organizations fighting to protect their data. They erect firewalls, employ encryption, and use secure networks to safeguard their information. Their goal is to keep their data private, to keep it out of the reach of netrunners. Their tactics are about protection and prevention, about ensuring that their digital doors are locked and their virtual windows are shuttered. But the struggle doesn't end there. As netrunners become more adept at breaching data privacy, the measures taken to protect data must evolve. This has led to the development of advanced cybersecurity tools, privacy-enhancing technologies, and stricter data protection regulations. It's an ongoing battle, a constant game of cat and mouse in the digital realm. So, who's winning? It's hard to say. The digital landscape is constantly changing, and both netrunners and those seeking to protect their data must adapt and evolve to stay ahead. What's clear is that in the digital world, data privacy and digital anonymity are not just concepts. They are the contested territories in an ongoing battle. The digital world is a battlefield where privacy and anonymity are the contested territories. The power of net running is amplified by the advancements in artificial intelligence and cryptography. As we delve further into the shadowy world of net running, we find that artificial intelligence and cryptography are two pivotal tools that significantly enhance the capabilities of these digital operatives. These technologies enable more sophisticated and secure operations, transforming netrunners from mere hackers into formidable digital warriors. Let's start with artificial intelligence. AI has always been a game changer across various industries, and net running is no exception. With AI, netrunners can automate complex tasks, quickly analyze vast amounts of data, and identify vulnerabilities in systems more efficiently than ever before. AI algorithms can be trained to mimic the behaviors of cybersecurity experts, enabling them to anticipate potential threats and respond to them swiftly. But AI isn't just about automation and efficiency. It also opens up a world of possibilities for adaptive and intelligent attacks. Advanced AI can evolve its methods and strategies based on the defenses it encounters, making it a formidable ally for netrunners. Now, let's turn our attention to cryptography. Cryptography is the art of securing communication, and it's an essential tool for any netrunner. It allows netrunners to encrypt their data, making it unreadable to anyone without the correct decryption key. This provides a layer of security that is crucial in the digital landscape, where data can be intercepted, stolen, or tampered with. Cryptography also provides the tools for secure communication. Netrunners can use cryptographic protocols to communicate securely with each other, ensuring that their plans and strategies remain confidential. They can also use cryptography to disguise their activities, making it harder for cybersecurity professionals to detect and counteract their operations. The combination of AI and cryptography gives netrunners the upper hand in the digital realm. They can operate more efficiently, launch more sophisticated attacks, and secure their operations against countermeasures. It's a powerful combination that is shaping the future of net running. With AI and cryptography in their arsenal, netrunners are evolving into formidable digital warriors. Net running not only influences, but is shaped by the wider context of cyber warfare and international regulations. Peering into the digital battlefield, we see netrunners as key players. Their activities, whether espionage, sabotage, or disruption, can have far-reaching impacts, escalating tensions between nations and even instigating international incidents. In the shadowy corners of cyberspace, a single keystroke can ripple across the globe, stirring the waters of diplomacy and national security. But the story doesn't end there. These actions don't go unnoticed. In response to the cyber threats posed by netrunners, nations are compelled to reinforce their digital borders. As such, the realm of international regulations comes into play, shaping the digital landscape and influencing net running practices in return. The dance between net running and policy making is intricate. It's a feedback loop, each influencing and responding to the other. When net runners find a new exploit, regulations tighten. When regulations tighten, Netrunners adapt, developing new tactics and strategies to circumvent these digital barricades. Consider the impact of the Budapest Convention, the first international treaty addressing cybercrime. Signed in 2001, it aimed to harmonize national laws, enhance investigative techniques, and increase cooperation among nations. The convention represented a milestone in the global response to cyber threats, and in turn, it shaped the tactics and strategies employed by Netrunners. Then there's the Tallinn Manual, an academic study on how international law applies to cyber warfare. It's not legally binding, but it offers guidance that many nations consider when forming their cyber strategies. Again, the actions of Netrunners influence the drafting of such documents, which then feed back into the world of net running. While international regulations aim to curb cyber warfare, they also acknowledge the reality of its existence. They represent an attempt to impose order on the chaotic world of cyberspace, to draw lines in the digital sand. And in this evolving landscape, Netrunners must navigate the shifting sands of regulation and enforcement. In the global chess game of cyber warfare, every move by a netrunner can have profound geopolitical consequences. The shadowy pursuits of netrunning often lead back to the tangible world of digital forensics and legal consequences. Netrunning, in its most basic form, is the act of exploiting weaknesses in digital systems. In a sense, it's a modern-day form of burglary. But instead of breaking into houses, netrunners break into virtual spaces, seeking valuable data or simply causing chaos. This digital cat-and-mouse game, however, doesn't go unchecked. Enter digital forensics, the detectives of the cyber world. Digital forensics specialists take on the Herculean task of tracking down these elusive netrunners. They sift through digital data, analyzing bits and bytes to piece together the puzzle of a netrunner's activities. It's a complex process, akin to finding a needle in an infinite haystack. But it's not an impossible one. Through the use of advanced software and deep knowledge of network systems, these experts can often trace a netrunner's path, even when it's been meticulously hidden or covered up. But what happens when a netrunner is caught? That's where the legal consequences come into play. Laws around cybercrime vary from country to country, but most nations have established penalties for activities like unauthorized access, data theft, and system disruption. These can range from hefty fines to prison sentences, depending on the severity and impact of the crimes committed. However, it's important to note that the law isn't always black and white when it comes to net running. Ethical hacking, for instance, is a practice where skilled individuals use their abilities to help secure systems, often with the permission of the system's owner. This type of net running can be a valuable tool in the fight against cybercrime, providing an inside look at potential vulnerabilities and helping to strengthen defenses. Despite the potential benefits of ethical hacking, the majority of net running activities remain in the realm of the unlawful. And as technology continues to evolve, so too will the methods used by both netrunners and those tasked with stopping them. As netrunners weave intricate webs of deception, digital forensics experts are the detectives untangling these complex threads. Net running often takes an unexpected route, weaving through the realms of social engineering and human psychology. Net running isn't just about code and data. It's a game of chess, where the pieces are human minds and the board is the digital landscape. In this game, netrunners aren't just hackers, they're puppet masters, leveraging social engineering to manipulate people, turning human psychology into both a tool and a target. Social engineering, in essence, is the art of deception. It's about exploiting the one vulnerability that can't be patched, human nature. It involves manipulating individuals into divulging confidential information, or tricking them into performing actions that breach security protocols. From phishing emails that mimic trusted sources, to pretexting where the attacker fabricates a scenario to gain the victim's trust, social engineering attacks are as diverse as they are cunning. But where does human psychology fit into all this? Well, it's the bedrock on which social engineering is built. The principles of psychology that govern trust, authority, and fear are weaponized by netrunners to breach the strongest of firewalls. Psychology tells us that people are more likely to trust someone who appears to be in a position of authority. Netrunners exploit this by posing as IT support or company executives. Fear is another potent tool. By creating a sense of urgency, attackers can prompt hasty decisions that bypass normal security checks. Moreover, social engineering attacks often play on our innate desire to be helpful. The attacker might pose as a colleague in distress, leveraging empathy to gain access to sensitive information. But it's not all doom and gloom. Understanding these tactics is the first step to safeguarding against them. By fostering a culture of security awareness and skepticism, organizations can equip their members to recognize and resist these manipulative tactics. In this ever-evolving game of cat and mouse between netrunners and cybersecurity professionals, it's clear that the human element is both the greatest weakness and the strongest defense. In the end, the most complex codes may be easier to crack than the human mind. The history of netrunning is a trail of digital breadcrumbs, leading us to an evolved landscape of cybersecurity. It's a rich narrative, punctuated by high-profile cyber attacks that have left indelible marks. Remember the infamous Morris worm of the late 80s? It was a wake-up call, highlighting the need for stronger network security. Then, there was the massive credit card breach of 2007, a stark reminder of our growing financial vulnerability in the digital age. And who could forget the WannaCry ransomware attack of 2017, which underscored the global scale and devastating impact of such breaches? Each incident, each exploit, has been a catalyst for change, sparking advancements in security measures, from stronger encryption methods to more robust authentication systems. As we look back, we see that every breach, every attack, has been a stepping stone towards a more secure digital future. The world of netrunning is as elusive as the netrunners themselves, constantly evolving, adapting, and reshaping our digital reality. This shadowy realm, where offense and defense coexist, is a delicate dance of virtual reality, cybersecurity, and the art of intrusion. It's a realm where data privacy is in a perpetual tug-of-war with digital anonymity, a delicate equilibrium that shapes the very essence of the digital landscape. In this complex world, artificial intelligence and cryptography reinforce the capabilities of netrunners, creating a digital landscape where the line between human and machine often blurs. These technological advancements are not just tools, they are the very lifeblood of the netrunning world, empowering these digital explorers to navigate the vast expanse of cyberspace with unparalleled finesse. But this world is not without its consequences. The actions of netrunners echo across the globe, triggering cyber warfare, influencing international regulations, and shaping the very fabric of our digital existence. These ripples can lead to a shift towards more secure, decentralized networks, pushing the boundaries of blockchain technology and redefining how we view digital transactions. Yet, as the landscape evolves, so too do the tactics. Netrunners leverage social engineering and human psychology, bypassing technical defenses through human vulnerabilities. They are both the architects and the products of an ever-changing digital world, a world that is as much about the technology as it is about the people who inhabit it. In the face of these changes, digital forensics and legal consequences serve as a sobering reminder of the potential repercussions of netrunning. They underscore the ongoing battle between cybercriminals and authorities, a battle that is constantly being reshaped by the lessons of the past and the innovations of the present. This ever-evolving world of netrunning is a testament to our digital age, a reflection of our collective pursuit of knowledge, power, and control in the virtual realm. As we continue to explore the digital frontier, one thing is clear. In the world of netrunning, the only constant is change.